so we talked about a lot of things after going to boot camp. I thought it was probably one of the best 3 hours we invested together to go do the boot camp separately at the same time, because we got to listen to a lot of people's expectations of what was going to happen with babies and with the veteran moms and dads, how people run their lives. And so we had a chance to say, did you like this? I heard this in my session. What do you think about this? Do you think we're going to struggle with this? What about this person at church? Did they do this the way we like? Do we want to do that? And so there was this moment of sort of painting a mural of what our hopes and dreams were for the babies. And one of the things that we talked about a bit was postpartum depression, because as we all know, it's a pretty big deal, and it does happen, and it actually has a higher incidence in twin moms. And we also have recently learned that if you have postpartum depression as a lady, your spouse is more likely to get it also. And we know now that postpartum depression affects men, which is something I think the boot camp covers really beautifully for the gentlemen as well. And so we talked about, if I get it, how will you tell me, and how can I say nicely, okay, you're right, I need help. How can I accept that help if I need it? And we talked about how we'd make sure that we kept date nights. There's that little portion in the back of the book that says something about, like, remember the things you used to do before baby or babies came. What are those things what are important to you, and how will you budget them in terms of time and energy? And we've actually done, I think, a pretty decent job of that. We went on our first date to tacos a week after we were home. And a few of my friends were like, well, that's very soon. That's very unloving to leave your baby after a week. And I thought, well, the reason that they're here is because we enjoy spending time together. And the more that we invest in our relationship within reason, the better it'll be for these guys to have two parents who are loving and focused and able to focus completely on them some of the time, and then go away and refill and get that adult time. So that was important to us also. And then probably the third thing that was really important about boot camp was reminding me, do not gatekeep. Because at the end they give you this certificate, the gentleman gives a certificate that says you're competent to diaper. And I don't know that he needed the certificate for me to know that, but it's always a good reminder that he actually has a license to diaper. And actually they don't give moms the license to diaper. So he's actually more trained than I am. So.